guys, how's it going? I'm eMBeaR, and I just want to make a quick video thanking you guys for 10,000 subscribers. And then I got to 20,000, not even a month afterwards. It's been crazy. Like last 30 days, the channel has doubled. Yet again, we hit another milestone, 40,000 not too long ago. We just reached 50,000 subscribers a month ago. I'm trying to be handsome. Do I look like I'm a 13-year-old ready to go to a wedding? Bought with your good hard-earned money. Look at the little pretty bow I got there. That's good. I can wear these on. Who are you inviting?
Wait, who is that?
What's up, boy? We reached 100,000. Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's eMBeaR, and welcome to the end of the year of 2016. It's been quite a ride. It's been a roller coaster of ups and downs, mostly ups, hopefully for everyone else too. I know that a lot of crazy stuff happened this year in the world, but as far as just like YouTube goes and stuff like that in my tiny little corner of the internet, it's been just life-changing, pretty much is the best way to say it. So I just wanted to make a quick video thanking you guys so much for just watching, subscribing, commenting, anything and everything above, because it's like, I know it sounds dramatic maybe to you guys, but it's honestly has changed my life for the better, for much better. Like the fact that I have made this channel 2 years ago, and this year specifically, I gained like, I don't even know how many subscribers. I started the year off at like 10,000 or something like that. And this year, I actually haven't been paying attention too closely to what it's been at. So right now we are at 138,000 subscribers. Holy crap, that's a lot gained in 1 year, in my terms, I guess. I'm not a hot knife channel that gets a million subscribers per cut, but yeah, I never thought, like 2 years ago making this, I never thought that it was gonna be a job or a career or whatever you wanna call it, hobby even. I never thought that it was gonna be something that I would, you know, fully invest myself into and pursue, but also enjoy at the same time. Like that's such a rare thing to have something that you love doing that can support your life. And I'm not gonna lie, this is actually, and I know it's kind of like a meme or, you know, a joke or whatever, that YouTube is hard, you play games and you post it online, but there's so much more that goes into it and you don't really realize it until you start trying to make your own content at a quality level or whatever. Like, you know, first starting out, I thought like, oh, you know, I just, you know, throw these videos online, and I was like, oh, there's this actual thing that you can do in editing that's like, besides just cut here and there. And I was like, you know, learning more about my programs and stuff like that, and learning more about commentary and flow and stuff like that. Like I really grew over this last year, and definitely the previous year before that, just even as a person. And you wouldn't think it, but like talking into a camera really helps your social skills as well, like how to interact and how to talk without just being like, hey, well, hi guys, welcome to stuff. But it helps you with just like thinking on the spot, you know, and you know, talking flow. And I'm still trying to work on my uhs and ums for like public speaking and stuff like that. If I ever wanted to make a speech of some kind, which I don't, because screw that. It's really helped me, you know, grow as a person, as opposed to just like being a hobby that I enjoy doing, like rock climbing and stuff like that. The fact that I have been able to take a hobby of mine and pursue it and turn it into something much more and greater with the help of every single one of you is just mind-blowing to me. And I've had things that I've been really passionate about in the past that I have not been able to do that with. So the fact that I've been able to turn this into something greater is really just like, it really feels successful. Like I used to, you know, play a lot of music for shows and you know, get a little bit of money that way. I used to do like photography a little bit as just a hobby. Photography. I did not know what I was doing. And I loved drawing and all those things like that I loved doing. You know, thought in my head, I was like, well, maybe I can make this into a thing one day. And then I would either like fall out of it and not be interested or whatever. And I was also like really into rock climbing and, you know, hiking in the mountains. I was like, oh, I'll be a professional outdoors guy. I guess just a guide is the proper term for it. And which, by the way, they make like next to nothing. So, which is kind of BS. They do it quite a lot. But, yeah, just the fact that it's something that's successful. It's just like, the hard work and the hours, you know, just devoting yourself, living, breathing, and eating is pretty much what you have to do with YouTube to make it a success, unless you have like viral videos that just go crazy. You know, if you're just posting consistent videos with, you know, yourself or gaming or whatever it is you're doing on YouTube, you have to put so much time and effort into it. And the fact that, you know, it's somewhat paid off, it's really paid off. Like, I didn't expect to get over 100,000 subscribers. I was thinking like, you know, that'd be like a lifelong goal of reaching that, because I would see all these people that are just huge channels that have like such good quality content, and I'm just like, wow, that's gonna take forever to get to, you know. And those were channels that like, eventually, you know, they grew a lot bigger, but I would watch channels that were at like 35,000. I would just like fanboy over if they ever just like responded to a comment. So the fact that I'm larger channel wise, subscriber base wise, than those channels that I was just so into, like the feeling that, you know, I got from someone, you know, responding to my comment or whatever, the fact that I can now do that for you guys is just really cool. And I still respond to comments, and I look at, you know, the majority of them. I actually have a lot of comments that happen. I can't read every single one, but I look at the majority of them, and I try to respond to the ones that, you know, are interesting or asking questions or whatever like that. And people still freak out about the fact that, oh my God, there's a person on the other side of this YouTube video. Oh, wow. It's really cool to just brighten people's days up like that. So even that just is worth it for, you know, all the growth and stuff. But yeah, it's still hard to fathom, you know, the fact that this is a thing. This is like my little kid's dream job of my little kid, by meaning me, not my actual child. I don't have a child that you know of. But yeah, I mean, my first job ever was working at a LAN center under the counter. You know, I was just going there after school every day because I loved gaming. And eventually they were just like, hey, put some flyers out at your school and you can come in here for free and have some Hot Pockets and energy drinks. And I was like, that's better than money. That's exactly what I want as a little teenager. So the fact that, you know, that was the start of my YouTube career. Let's be honest here. That was the start. I was into gaming. I loved it. So I had to, you know, get all the equipment for it, like a capture card and all that stuff. But here we are, guys, end of 2016, and it's freaking crazy. It's a thing. It's a thing. And my channel is a thing. I'm doing this as a job. That's a thing for now. So hopefully 2017 will keep that going. As far as 2017 goes, I'm gonna try to do a couple things. I'm gonna try to be more consistent, expand my style of content and stuff like that. I have a lot of things planned already. I need to write them down, actually. They're all in my head, which you'll lose things sporadically, but a lot of skit-based stuff. So I'm really excited for that. I realized that I liked doing those types of videos when I made the Steep intro video for that whole sponsored Toby thing. I was like, it was a stupid video, but it was like really fun to make because it was like a parody on those really dramatic, like, help for $1 a day, you can help this man grow a set of legs again, or whatever they are. I don't know what they do, but it was just really fun to make, and it felt like a creative outlet of you know, myself, as opposed to just like, I mean, and all my gaming videos are a creative outlet, don't get me wrong, and they're really fun to make, but the fact that I could just have full control over something and not have to do just like something based off of a game felt really cool. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but more of those types of things to come. Skit-based stuff, really funny ideas in here. Gotta write them down before I lose them. And on top of that, I'm also gonna try to be more consistent for 2017. And you know, I'm gonna try to aim for 12 p.m. PST and 2 p.m. PST as my times of posting. So the 2 times are gonna be on Saturday and Sundays. Hopefully I'll do 2 videos then. Sometimes on Fridays, hopefully I'll do that then. But every day, hopefully every day, I will have 1 video at 12 p.m. PST. And if I ever miss an upload, I'm also gonna make this a thing where I'm not too hard on myself for missing a day or missing an upload, just because there has to be a good reason for it. Hopefully not just the fact that I'm lazy and procrastinating, but mostly because it might be a real life issue, or I say real life issue, it'd be a in life, out of the virtual world issue. Something happened, or something broke, I don't know. Also, I'm gonna try to practice this thing where it's like, you know, and anybody can relate to this if you're a YouTuber, if you do music, if you create anything that, you know, comes from your own creativity core. You can always make it better. You always feel like you can add something else extra to the mix, no matter how long it takes. You just have to get that fine little tweak, that little, you know, so, and you can spend hours, if not days or weeks on something just because of these tiny little fine tunings and stuff like that. And I have to realize that I'm making gaming videos on the internet. Like, I'm not making Hollywood productions that, you know, have, and even if I did, I think I would probably put less effort into Hollywood productions. I would just be like, let's make it seem like a parody thing every single time. Like, that's my thing. Satire all over the place, you know, just, but there's so many things that I just obsess over that a lot of people just don't really care. Like, they just want to see my video for the day instead of just like having to wait up all day and then, you know, get it at way past the normal posting time that I usually do. So I'm gonna try to work on, I guess, editing less in a sense, but still maintaining what I do now, just not doing these tiny little fine tuning things like, oh, that thing is like that instead of that. They gotta, you know, tweak it around and, you know, just really not being over meticulous with all this crap that I do. So I'm gonna try to do more with less, with more. I'm gonna try to do more, but less. I'm gonna try to do more things that you guys care about instead of more things that I care about that no one notices. and I've been talking to some of my friends and they all agree. Like, they're all like, you know, in the same boat where it's just like, wow, this one video took me 4, 5, 6+ hours, you know, as opposed to this other video took me like 2. So, and if you do, you know, recording and edit the day of posting, it's not going to be super sustainable, and you can't really keep that up every single day. You have to get ahead. You have to, you know, schedule the posts and stuff like that. So I'm going to really work on that kind of a thing. And don't worry, I'm not like, I'm going to do unedited gameplays for everything I do. No more editing for me. I'm going to still do my normal thing. Just there's little things that people really don't care about and don't notice in a daily upload video format. You know, so I'm going to be doing more consistent stuff. And then in turn, that'll make it so I can do double on Saturdays and Sundays and really get more series flowing and not have it like a week apart or whatever I'm doing now. So, and obviously besides thanking all of you guys, I really wanted to thank all my friends and supports, whether you be, you know, in the virtual world or in my city that I live in, I don't know. Like all my friends at work that told me to quit and just do this full time, like you can thank them for that. I was kind of wussing out for that for a long time. And then finally I took the plunge and I never looked back on that. I also wanted to thank like all of my friends that I've met through YouTube, and that's been one of the coolest things about YouTube is that not only did I make it for my you know, friends in the physical, I don't want to say real life because this is real life, in my physical, like the people I can actually touch with my hands. I'd started the channel for that reason, for, you know, Dan and stuff like that. But I've met so many people through YouTube, and it's just crazy how close you can get to somebody without even meeting them. And, you know, when I was growing up, I would do all these MMO games and stuff like that, and I would have these really close friends, and my other friends or my other people in my life were just like, oh, it's just internet stuff. They're not real. And I'm like, they're real. It's real. It's not just because you can't see them doesn't make it not real. Like, I don't know. So I guess going down the list, I just wanted to thank, you know, all the other people that I've met on YouTube. So like obviously Raphael and Bo, those are my boys. Those are the guys that you should definitely check out no matter what. If you like my stuff, you'll like theirs just as much. And then the other guys that I met after them, those were the 2 people that really got me into YouTube, by the way, that like I met through YouTube. They were my first people I collabed with, besides just my friend Dan, which isn't really collab. We just played games together and stuff. So, but then also Rifty and Swollen Gamer, I met them, and Oompaville. And then I met Curry and Toasted Shoes and Authentic and all these cool, awesome people. And then I've met like, you know, some other people that I've played games with, and that they're really, really nice guys. And it's fun to just meet new people through the internet, as weird as that sounds. Not sexual, I promise. And these are people that you wouldn't even be able to meet in person just because they're even out of another country or something like that. So like 8-Bit Ryan that I just met, that he's a really cool guy and a beast of an editor. I don't know how he does it so quickly, but he lives in Europe just like Ray and Bo. So I would never been able to talk with them or, you know, hang out, I guess, in a video game if it wasn't for this whole YouTube thing. So I'm really appreciative towards that. And if I left anybody out, I'm just ranting, so I'm probably gonna be forgetful about stuff. So, oh dear God, I forgot about Kugo. Go check out Kugo. He does Counter-Strike stuff. He's really fun. He's an awesome guy. Go check. I don't know why I forgot about him. He's the best. Go subscribe to him now. Comment on all of his videos. Say he is the best thing since eMBeaR. Yeah, that pretty much sums up my year. How great it was. I freaking, as bad as 2016 was, I loved it for personal selfish reasons. It's been mind-blowing, personally, that this has been a thing. So anyways, thanks guys so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one and the next many to come this year and other years. Hopefully this will go on for 50 years until I'm the ripe old age of 110. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for this year. It's been amazing. Hopefully we'll, keep on growing. My goal for this next year, by the way, I'm probably gonna try and aim and to, one up myself this previous year. So this last year I did 120,000 growth or more, something like that. But this next upcoming 2017, I think we're gonna hit 300, at least 300,000. That's gonna be my goal. I wanna try to one up myself. So I have to get 160,000 more subscribers this next year to reach that goal. And I think we can do it. I think we're getting this like snowball effect and stuff. This last month has been nuts. It's been the best of my channel's history. So thanks guys so much for everything you've done for me. Hopefully I can convey this message clearly that you guys have changed me for the better. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully, again, see you in the next one. And remember to keep having fun. Bye-bye. Oh, and Happy New Year.